Hi, this is Pat Pitt from Higher Heights Ministry. I'm out on this nice sunny day. Excuse the sunglasses. I tried to make a video earlier and I couldn't hardly see because the sun is so extraordinarily bright. But I just wanted to get on a little bit to make a couple of announcements about some things that's coming up that I'm getting ready to do. One, you've seen a lot of the posts that I've been doing uh, related to the books of Ezra and Nehemiah. And I've been doing a study on that, and the way God's been driving me to do that study has really taken a long time. I was supposed to do that last year, well, this year in January, and so I'm a whole year behind, but I can see why. Because God is driving that study in a way that I've never seen before. So I'm doing this study on the book of Ezra and Nehemiah, and it's called Rebuild. And if you know anything about the story of Ezra and Nehemiah, it's really about the children of Israel after they've been in captivity in Babylon for 70 years, and then God is bringing them back into the land. But if you look at the history before that, and looking at the books of Isaiah and, of course, the book of Ezekiel in particular, you see why they were driven into captivity. And there's a lot of parallels between what happened with Israel and what's happening with our country right now. And so, as I do that study, your eyes will really be open as to what God is showing. So, this rebuild that I'm talking about is more spiritual, personal rebuild that God wants to lead us to and guide us through when we do that. So that teaching right now, it is on track to be delivered to you January the 25th, 2022. And I'll be doing that on Facebook Live like I normally do my teachings. And in the mornings, Monday through Wednesday at 6:30 in the mornings. So that's the first part. The other thing about that is, uh, along with that teaching, I will also be writing a workbook to go along with that teaching for the book of Ezra and Nehemiah that you can use as a study guide. You can use it to write your notes in. It has sections at the end of each chapter where you can do personal reflections, where you can do your own personal prayer, and that kind of thing. So it's actually going to be a book, a workbook, and that will be available hopefully the first part or around the time of that. I'm not going to make a promise about when that's going to be available, but that'll be available to you to purchase. So it's a workbook, it'll be about $25. So let me know if you're interested in that. So that's the first part of this announcement that I wanted to make on this beautiful, wonderful, sunny day. The second is that there is a lot going on. We know that. We know with the tornadoes going on and all of this, the disasters and all of the, I don't know, the unrest in our country, just the chaos that's going on in our country and things like that. And so we ask, God, what's going on? Why aren't people praying? And God say, well, why aren't you praying? And so I take it personally when I hear God say, why aren't you praying? So I'm going to be praying on my conference call line, not on Facebook Live, but on my conference call line, the same one that I use when we do First Friday Fix. And this will be on Monday after Christmas, Monday, January the 27th, and it'll be the whole week, all the way up to New Year's Eve. And so I'm going to be praying through the book of Isaiah. And the book of Isaiah, interesting, is really parallels the Bible in a way. There's 66 chapters. And so I'm going to be praying through those chapters. Each day I'll probably pray through a select number of those chapters. And then on the New Year's Eve, New Year's Eve, I'll be praying the entire book of Isaiah. So now you might think, oh my God, 66 chapters. She's going to pray that we'll be on the. No, you won't. It's about that prayer is about, I've already written it out and prayed through it and all that and outlined it. So it'll be about 20 to 30 minutes of prayer when I do it one time. And then when we gather together in the mornings, the prayer will be about 20 minutes, but longer depending on how many prayer requests I get. So just to reiterate, on the 27th, I will begin praying in the morning, 6:30 in the mornings on my conference call, and that information will be available as you see the announcements come. If you're interested in joining that call, let me know. Um, and also, if you're interested in an outline of that prayer, let me know, and I can send that to you and make that available to you so that you can pray along with me. And then if you have some prayer requests that you want, you can give me those ahead of time if you want, and then probably the first 5 minutes of the prayer call live, we'll spend 5 minutes taking prayer requests on the open live line. So I'm looking forward to those two things. There's a lot more in the pipeline that God's called me to do, but those are the two things that's coming up. I hope you join me on the 27th. We're going to also be fasting. I'll be sending that information out to you guys. If you're interested, certainly inbox me with your email information if I don't have it, so that you can get the prayer outline, so that you can get the fasting information and that kind of thing. And you can get the information also about how to purchase the Ezra and the Nehemiah workbook. Isn't it a beautiful day? It's a beautiful day. We serve a beautiful God, but He's always calling us to do something so that we can continue to live this beautiful, blessed life that He's given us, and that we can continue to preach the gospel in this amazing country. But God does say, if my people who are called by His name should pray, humble themselves, seek His face, then He would heal the land. So I hope you join me. God bless. Talk to you later. Enjoy your holiday. You're with your family and everything, and then join me on the 27th. God bless you.